What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here for Merrowstrand, episode 57. We're back 57. And better than ever.
57 here.
We did it.
We live.
We did it.
We're refreshed.
Stronger, better, faster, harder, ready to play some D&D. We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
That was at a party or what?
That was good. That was good.
Dad energy.
Hey, damn it! Don't make me chase you around my king, you damn whippersnapper.
Oh, jeez.
I got to take my medicine.
That's how I felt this week. Just descending into madness, trying to find errors that could have potentially been avoided.
I'm sorry. I just found it.
We found more.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And there will be more to come, I'm sure.
Beauty of errors.
Yeah. So true. It's true.
It's true.
Since the bot's back up, let's go ahead and turn on those redemptions back so you guys can get those stream loot chests. Let's go.
Right, bring me those cards. I'm ready. As the keeper of the cards, I challenge you to challenge me. I'm just feeling dramatic tonight. I'm ready to get in place in D&D. It's been way too damn long.
I'm so nervous to use this popped out character sheet, but it feels so nice to have.
When I tried to delete those effects, it didn't work. I had to pop mine back in.
No!
I will say.
There you go. See, not all things. Not all things will work. Get used to keeping it minimized. Yeah, that's my biggest tip for you. Double click at the very top, and you know, it turns into a nice little tiny guy. Yeah,
nice little tiny guy.
Or just do what I do and buy the biggest screen you ever can imagine.
Do not wrong.
Real estate, more real estate.
Like my neck hurts going from one side of the world to the other side.
I've been playing D&D this long, and I just realized that you can do that. That's amazing. Wow.
No.
you had to pop
this whole time I'm like minimizing it into like the smallest window I can and pushing it to the side and be like, I gotta zoom in here so I can see the combat. This whole time I'm like, just double click it, you idiot.
Imagine if you were running like other characters like, you know, Bud and Pal, or you know, had rollable tables you had to worry about.
Minimizes your friend.
You mean like a baby dragon or something? Wouldn't that be cool?
We're just all gonna have pets by the end of this.
I guess everybody's just got a blueberry pal, you know, gonna get a little mini cub.
No.
Pets on pets on pets.
Animal voices.
Akiko does have a rock that she forgot about.
A rock.
Your rock.
I never brought it back out.
Pal replaced your rock, and your rock is fuming. That's actually Theris Glarum now. The rock is Theris.
Yeah.
You know.
I've been carrying him around this whole time.
You had a cool fish, but something happened.
I really thought me and the fish were going. Like,
the fish will show back up. I have a feeling.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be a fish.
I highly encouraged you to break it.
I mean, he'll still be aquatic-ish.
In my brain, you'll always be a fish. Swimming around in your tank.
Oh, even if he is a horrible person, you know,
he is a terrible person.
That really just unlocked a memory for me of my first fish dying and how traumatic that was.
Did you flush him? Did you have to flush him?
Oh no, we buried him in the backyard.
Oh, so some cat.
Where's the bodies, G? Where's the bodies?
Where's the bodies?
It's in Fort Myers. It's about to get exhumed by Hurricane Milton. So.
No.
Don't worry, G is countersuing so that they can't, you know, come after it, like framing in court. Like, no, we don't want to open those records.
Oh my gosh.
To have to deal with that on an imaginary level of like to explain what is going on. But yeah, that's a good crossover. Definitely everybody down south in Florida, you guys are in our thoughts, even though that doesn't mean jack shit. I hope you're doing whatever is best for you in this crazy scenario. So
truly,
be safe. You know what to do for you.
Be Florida man,
indeed,
or don't be Florida man. It's your choice.
So, you know, how many gators get airborne? It's
So I
It's
learned
like a
this.
Sharknado, but it's just gators.
It's Gatornado.
So my parents dipped out, right? And they started driving up. It took them 8 hours to get to Gainesville, which is normally like a 4-hour drive. Along the way, they saw a record number of gators they've ever seen on the sides of highways. Apparently, they're all following the evacuation route.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's why you never
They
see
got the
gators
memo.
flying, because they hear the sound and they're like, I guess it's time to leave. And they just waddle their way up
GTFO.
north.
It's almost like animals are more intuitive about the weather than we are.
It's exactly right.
It's
I'm
gonna be
sure.
great when they go to an area that's not used to having hordes of gators show up.
My parents are in Lake City, Florida right now. They're sending me photos of gators on the side of the road. Like, do gators even like hang out up here regularly? What the hell is
I
going
don't
on?
know.
They make it as far north as Atlanta.
Yeah.
Are gators faster than the congested highway? That's
Yes,
the
Yes. Yeah.
I know
Yes,
that answer. And
absolutely.
the answer is yes.
That's, well, I'm saying not swimming, just straight gator crawl.
Oh yeah. Just,
Oh, those,
just
they hoof it, man. They're fast.
These are the times where I go, okay, this is the justification to get that BMW bug out style motorcycle that has like
Yeah.
the push bar, like the zombie apocalypse machine.
Yeah.
I feel like my parents still did it right. So they're teachers. Every summer they drive around all over the country in their Ford Econoline van, and they just live out of their van like hippies, right?
Smelly.
Also doubles as a bug out van. So that thing's got all their gear in it. Like as soon as it was even a threat of coming and they canceled schools, they're like, all right, load up the van, and they just dipped. And
That's
that thing's
smart.
just a highway cruiser, and they're up partying in the mountains now.
I keep saying that I don't have the permission
Yeah.
to update a token.
Mine too, every time you move something.
What is going
Yeah.
Oh. I thought that was just on the other one, but again, I'm glad you said it. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
User stream view lacks the permit. I know.
There's some weird scene.
No, I know exactly why. It's because there is a lot of new tokens that are here.
Yeah.
That we can't see.
And that
Suspicious.
they need to, because
Remember
I
all
built
those new
these.
powers?
I built these things from the ground up, so they need permissions. So I'm going through the permissions right now. So
So
that
while we do that, we can do announcements.
yes, go for it.
Anybody? So announcement I have now that I led the way.
Finally, God, I've been waiting.
I am actually going to be at Aftershock this weekend. So if anybody's there, you probably won't find me because it's insane. It's 4 stages. It's 4 days. It's fun. It's gonna be hot. It's in Sacramento, and it's like 80 to 85 every day. It's gonna be gross.
That's gonna be so fun, dude.
Yeah,
I'm so
but
jealous.
I have VIP, so I get to sit on a couch. So
Hell yeah. Are you guys staying in like a hotel, or is it camping setup?
It's
Yeah.
I'm too old to camp. And my
Not a bad
wife
attitude.
my wife will not camp. She absolutely will not.
That's
so
true.
and I don't think Teresa would camp either. I don't think she's a camper. But yeah, that'll be great. I get to see Maiden for like the 47th time. Nothing like 70-year-old dudes who outperform 19-year-olds.
How many conflicts do you have on the schedule?
I don't actually have a lot. I think there's only one conflict, and I'm choosing Tech 9 over the conflict. So
Oh, Technina, let's go.
Yeah. I haven't seen Tech 9 in like 10 years, so like I have to go see him. I can't remember who the conflict is, but they're both at like 7:30. I was like, dude, I'm definitely seeing Tech 9.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh, there's another one. It was Rise Against and another band, and Amanda's choosing choosing the other band. I might abandon her and go see Rise Against.
Go see Rise Against. Those guys are so good.
So good live. So good. So yeah, that'll be fun. If anybody's there and they spot me, I'm sometimes friendly. I become less feral when I have 2 drinks. I become
I
twice
straight
as
thought you were
feral
gonna
after
say
4.
leave me alone.
No,
If you find me, don't.
don't. You didn't. If you found me, you didn't.
That's him.
Yeah, that's me.
Exciting.
Exciting.
You know what?
Nobody
I've
else
got something
has anything?
equally as musical on Friday. I'm going to do what I don't normally do and upload some cool new YouTube content to my YouTube channel. As I'm going to be joined by Sean from Blame My Youth to talk about what he's got going on, his new music, who he's writing for, what he's got on tour, and possibly doing some beverages. I may do 3 beers, 3 questions with him. We will see. I still have to figure out exactly what his beer tolerance is. I've done other versions of that, like when I had Let Down on and we did 3 rums, 3 questions. So I'm just waiting for his people to get back to me and tell me what he likes to drink. So there will be some alcohol artist related content on the YouTube channel, which is the same as the Twitch channel, on Friday. And of course, then we'll also be playing games later on that afternoon.
I didn't know
That's
you
literally
had a
going to be
YouTube
my
channel.
question. Is like, what happens if they don't drink beer?
I've done it once before with Declan McKenna. We did 3 root beers, 3 questions, and it was significantly more tame than it normally gets.
Yes. Then the follow-up question was like, what if they're straight edge, or what if they're in the program?
Oh, look at that! You now have 269 subscribers.
Oh, thank you there, Feisty. Appreciate that.
That's 200 more than a nice.
But you're still nice.
Well done. Well done.
Nice.
That's what I got.
For
I can't announce my things yet, so I have to wait.
You can make another announcement about the future announcement.
I got a cool D&D thing upcoming that I can't talk
There
about
you
yet.
go.
There it is.
My God.
Typical Adam.
I know, typical me. Gosh.
I feel like there's someone on another show that always talks about his NDA stuff that he's got coming up. Drac, where are you at?
asleep. By the way, you guys, your VTT is going to reset because, hey, Drag Ruler, once again, every time I try to use it, somehow defies me. I tried to make nice things, but, I'm not having that error. Yeah, I'm not having that error go off
More blood for
45
the blood
times.
god.
Blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god.
Who else got a fun announcement?
I'm tired. I don't want to go anywhere else.
Is
Don't
con
make me
season
leave
over?
my
Is it all
house
done?
again. Yes.
Dude, it doesn't end anymore.
It's a break.
It
yeah.
really doesn't. So, because DreamHack just happened, and I had to tell them straight, no, I'm not doing it.
Now that they moved east a few months, it's never ending. It is never ending. It's every 6 weeks con. Every 6 weeks.
Ugh.
Con.
That's brutal.
Con.
Yeah.
Con.
That was
Con
so
for the
fun.
con gods. Con for the con gods. No.
That was so
Between
fun
con
to end
and
with that ride.
festivals, I'm so tired.
It was
So
so
good.
fun to end GCX with that ride.
But also, it's Ren
Oh.
Fair season. This weekend is Oktoberfest, so
Oh my
I don't know. I might still go.
I'm done traveling.
yeah.
Maybe.
But a Ren Fair is a Ren Fair.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink some brain cells away this weekend after, finally getting Foundry into its current state. It was a lot of hours. It wouldn't have been so bad, but we have 3 campaigns of all level 12 characters. So rebuilding everyone's sheet and making sure that it worked right. Yeah, it was
This
a lot.
really
lot of
is.
clicks.
Would you say that you went through level 12 combat?
Yeah, it felt like it. It felt like it in the ass for sure.
It's not level 12 combat.
And, hey, just so you can see, one more thing I didn't test was, having all the users on to see that Drag Ruler still doesn't work. Oh, it's so nice, but it just doesn't want to play nice for very long.
Oh no.
Malfunction.
Oh my
Make
god,
God.
that one.
Make an
I can't
assessment.
stop yawning. I'm gonna have to put something in this water. Water's not gonna get.
Vodka.
Okay.
Drugs?
What is it gonna be?
We'll find out. Either I show you or I don't.
Tell you or I don't. It's
That's gonna be my new Fansly tagline. Either I show you or I don't. You still pay either way.
Ah, yes. I like that. I do like that.
I'm the honest OnlyFans. I'm gonna show
Tim,
you.
you-
I might not show you. I don't know.
You do great on OnlyFans.
I do all right. I do okay.
Yeah.
It'd be a very select group of individuals that would come for me. in more ways than one.
Also, Tim, that's pretty much how it goes.
Bump back in for that. Hell yeah.
Gotta love you, man.
And you don't get to choose, which really sucks. You don't get to choose who your fan base is.
Nope.
Oh,
Well, you thank them and
Oh, you
Tip
can.
fedora.
There's just making money and there's not. And that's
Yeah, that's also true.
yep. Yeah.
Looking at you, chat. Looking at you. Beautiful. Yeah, so over here we're gonna try to play D&D. We're gonna play it tomorrow. Then we're gonna play it on Thursday. And then hopefully I get the folks from our upcoming new Monday game. I get them together, and the return of the mods game. Now that we have a couple of schedules that are not nearly as grating as they were before, where we had like 1 3-hour window on Sunday. So yeah, super excited for them to get to playing D&D again. We'll probably just rinse and repeat. I'm probably just gonna have them start new characters and just Galadleron is just cursed. So forever, there's Galarum 1 and it's over. Like that's just
There's Galarum 1.
Yeah,
You're dead to me now.
yeah.
Guys, we'll finally figure out who it is because they'll come back to our campaign.
We've got enough going on right now.
Yeah.
We eternally beat them. That's what.
Hey,
that's
all I
that
know
matters.
is that if this volcano that is erupting or whatever the hell it is, if that's land owned by Theris Galarum, I'm done. This real estate broker is just what?
It's owned by him, but he's leased it out to someone
Yeah.
else. He's leased it out to the fire plane.
It's under Christian Geller. What? I don't even know where this is.
Theris Galarum Preserve. Oh crap! And I did all that work and then didn't change the overlay to version 13. Bam! There we go. New Christian. Woohoo!
Yeah, look at me.
please to Dennis.
Look at me.
Mm-mm.
I'm such a big baby.
So,
Hot.
without further ado, let's pick up where we left off. I don't know when we actually got to play D&D last. I've been in a coma of Foundry.
Been 84 years.
How long
That's
you
what I
been
just
sitting
posted.
over there?
Maybe Tim inspired on that.
Picking up where we left off. With our party back home, settling back into Merrowstrand, you guys have decided to take off towards the observatory. After properly honoring your fallen friend, Markos Kosta, you guys have sought after the looming problem in the seas that is Krak's former colony. Now on the move, a warpath, seeing signals coming through his own metal armor. You guys have sought answers, but in a series of ridiculous failures, have caused a literal rupture in the material plane. Seeing this Fey member that has been maybe not stalking, but at least observing your group since Markos's funeral. You guys have all been pulled in to a controlled explosion, as Chikios has prevented all of you from blowing up the observatory and possibly more. You all sit now inside the Feywild, in this lovely dissipating ball of energy in front of you that would have exploded, but is now joyfully contained inside of the Fey. We'll start with the members that were at the table. Mr. Tian, Dylan, as the rest of you have arrived, even Pow.
And Bud was in a stupor back at the house. I remember that.
He picked you up in your sleep.
I don't know.
Oh, that's right, buddy.
Yeah, he was in a stupor back at
Bud
the
was
house.
asleep.
Oh, that's right.
He said he was gonna go run and get him.
I like the
Let's have a
idea.
How did that
dinosaur
go?
nap.
I
Well,
like the idea of me arriving asleep on Pal.
Yeah.
here's the best part. Being a Chikios, a druid of the dreams, you are still back. Physically. Back at the house.
Oh.
As you can make your entrance. Oh, it was weird. It was a strange flash.
Oh yeah, it's when I move to like open my camera thing, it always flashes.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
huh?
Nani?
Bud was in the middle of a dream, unlocking potentially the biggest case of his entire life. Was moments away from finding out exactly who it was behind that mask. And just as he was going to pull it, and those kids would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling. And he pulls the mask and then gets sucked in by Chikios out of his dream into this. What? Hello? No! What? Why are we all here?
It's like on cue, I'm like, look, I don't know who you think you are, and then like I hear, it's like I hear this voice, and then I turn, and I'm like, oh, what is going on?
We were gonna ask you the same question. We were just outside a building that was covered in vines.
Yeah.
It's like you're enjoying some fine tea, though. I wouldn't mind a cup if your host is offering.
Oh, please, take a seat. It's Chikios will manifest a snuggler size seat for one for Tarben, the double wide cheek master.
Left cheek, right cheek.
Tarben will take his big bare ass and slide up under the table with the snuggler and grab his tea and hold it out.
Don't I remember you
Have,
from
2 lumps,
Markos'
please.
eulogy?
Maybe tried to keep things as discreet as possible. Maybe not so discreet.
Yeah, he was watching us.
When you put
Watching us.
you put it like that, it sounds creepy.
It does sound creepy.
Chikios is not a creepster. I mean, I like to watch, yes, but that is different. It's not I'm not stalking. Observing. You have a friend that has issues. Hi, I'm Dylan, and it is official that I have a Fae problem. This is the first steps, is what Chikios has let me know. It's acceptance. So I'm starting the acceptance route on this now. I would prefer all of you not consider me a janitor, nor just an onion knight or a warden. I prefer to be addressed as Dylan, the Fae Warden. Thank you.
What happened to the Swamp Samurai? You're dropping your title so fast.
But I have a problem. And you need to accept that I have a problem.
Well, I don't want to be an enabler, that's for sure.
We're all here for you, Dylan. We're all here for you.
I was formerly a Swamp Samurai. As of today, I am addressing the elephant in the room that I cannot control my Faeness.
So what you're saying is you're our DFW now.
I don't know what that means, but I just want you to acknowledge that I am Fae.
Dylan. Fae. Warrior.
I've been Fae touched. I'm a Fae Warden now. This is what I have to accept.
Okay.
Chikios was saying that he might be able to help him or something.
I did not say anything. I just want to help him. This is... No, I think I need to admit that I am definitely Fae. This is...
Krak pulls out a piece of paper and he unrolls it and he goes, folds it out on the table and goes, Dylan, your Faeness affects me in the following ways. While the butterflies out of your butthole are really cool, they leave their own set of problems.
Acknowledged. I cannot control my faintness.
We are here for you.
This is not an intervention. This is.
It's not for any of us. For nobody at the table. Right now.
It's an intervention for you guys not to blow up the observatory.
I was gonna say, I feel like there's a little bit of an intervention, but.
But you see Krak rolls up like 6 more pieces of paper and puts them away.
I want to see if I can see what he would say.
Yes. This is more or less to help you all not harm your city, and well, yes. It's maybe not the best phrase right now, but your friend can be a ticking time bomb sometimes. More amusing than bomb, but still sometimes bomb.
I mean, we've all been there at one point.
Lord knows I know what it feels like to be a bomb and to make other people bombs.
We need to do something about your situation as well. Would you be interested in having someone look at that suit of yours?
What's wrong with it?
It's clanky, and it could...
Ooh, he called you clanky?
I mean, in Goblin, clanky's a kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal.
Outdated energy sources that don't go boo, that have to be controlled in this way.
You're not wrong. I have been putting this one off just because, it works. So other things needed my attention first.
Well,
I will accept a second opinion.
That's what I like to hear. There are many here that like to tinker. If you want to be receptive to such.
Oh yeah, we could probably trade secrets, trade notes.
Excellent. There is no better time than the present, as those butterflies and fireflies just erupt in like an explosion behind Dylan. That's what I said. I can't control it. I
can make a thing that just stops that. Just plugs it right up.
This is for good. I promise. And there is just a small army of fairies that have gathered around, and they're just flying in with different tools, different meta materials, all cascading in around you. You basically have an army of small tinkerers. They will do to your will. What is in your mind's eye?
Oh, wow. So many things. So I made this, and I pull out the vine tunic that I made, and now the vines have been woven together so finely that it flows basically like cloth. But as I kind of like flip it out, you see like the static electricity is a little bit more than static electricity, and it kind of jumps off and almost grounds to somebody. And I'm like, I need to put this on this, or in it, or around it, or infuse.
Now you're thinking. You have static electricity. You have new power source. With your RP alone, you're going to be able to basically transmute your current mech suit and make it into whatever kind of Iron Man style click on, click off that you want, that incorporates with your vine tunic. The vine tunic will power it, in your own motions, but now when you go in and out of RP, it is just a toggle to go back into your regular form versus your Mecha Goblin form. So welcome to Fey Tony Starkville.
It's basically the I think it's like the Mark 47 or whatever, where he like steps in and out of it, like the full suit that you see in Spider-Man, where he just like steps out of it and he steps back in.
Nice.
And then you see the crossbow that was kind of, you know, jankily mounted to the side now is a very smooth motion, and on the other side is another singular cannon, and you see as the barrel rotates, you can see different forms of energy in the barrel.
That's
I don't know how are they in my brain? Can you hear my thoughts?
I
I've
tried
been
not
working
to.
on this. I've been working on this for months.
Well, consider this a little bit of divine inspiration. Finally push you over the edge. So, since this is going to be a suit that you step in and out of, oh, dude, we got the Golden Kappa train.
Yeah.
Let's go. Do we have access to the Golden Kappa then?
I think only if we get to this level, if we hit this.
Only
level.
if you hit the scam train. Those
Yeah.
bastards.
Scam train. Scam train.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that used to be it. Just would,
It's been done.
Okay, you're good.
Easy clap.
Okay. So yeah, we got to test that. Do we have Kappa? Is Golden Kappa achieved? I think it's just when you do Kappa, right? It just now it's supposed to be gold. Mine's not. This is okay. Well, what is the deal? Hold on. Okay, continue to earn this exclusive emote for 24 hours, but it doesn't show when does it end? What? Somebody tell me the truth.
I think once the train wraps up, anybody who's contributed to the hype train gets the Golden Kappa.
Okay.
That's the reason I refreshed my my subscription. I wanted to see if I could grab a hold of it and see if I could get the Golden Kappa, because I've never had one before.
I've never had one either. It used to just be somebody got it. You only had 365 chances out of the year to get the Golden Kappa. It was once a day. Depending on your kickoff settings, a hype train approaching notification appears when the community is just within a few actions of kicking off hype train. Blah, blah, blah. Golden Kappa trains can appear both on Twitch mobile and desktop. The Golden Kappa trains can appear randomly on a streamer's channel in lieu of a regular hype train. Viewers will receive the Golden Kappa emote regardless of what level they've contributed at, so long as the hype train reaches level 1. Okay, cool.
It's locked in.
It's a random draw. We're all getting Golden Kappas, baby.
As long as you contribute to the train.
No,
That's
you
the
don't have to.
trick.
You don't have to contribute. That's what I just said. Regardless of what level they contributed at. Look at that.
Yeah, but they still, right? You just said it again.
Yeah, they have to contribute to get it. It doesn't matter
just
how
doesn't
much
matter
you
what level they
contribute, but you have to contribute to the train to get the Kappa.
Sub, gift, or use bits to get to the next level. So it's just you got to do one of those.
They're getting their
things.
money.
Yeah.
They're getting their money.
Got like
I'll gigantify
I just love that, like, we just threw RP out because we're like, we want the Golden Kappa.
Dude, it's never
like,
happened.
like,
I've been on
I
Twitch for
know.
this many years. I've never gotten the
It's
Golden
crazy.
Kappa.
It's crazy.
There you go. I've now contributed to the trade.
Yes. All right, so I'm curious if my sub alert will contribute, and if I know yours will for 100%.
Here's what I want to know. Will I get the Golden Kappa? Because I can't contribute to myself. I won't get a Golden Kappa.
What?
There's no way for me to contribute. I can't. It doesn't allow you to
So
spend
you
on
can't
your own
even
channel.
spend bits or anything. Yeah, you can't do anything.
Yeah, you can't do anything on your own channel. I can't pull over any farther. GQ says, yes, Golden Kappa. Good. No.
Oh, yeah, can you gift a sub? That's true.
Oh, You're right. I can gift. I can.
I'm doing this right now.
Damn right.
Captain jumping in on that. Oh, let's go.
I will never get the golden kappa again. This is watch him. It's like on every channel right now. It's not probably special anymore.
It's very special. Even big, gigantic 5,000, 10,000 person streamers are only getting this once every 6 months, maybe.
The kappa. Boom. I'm like, where are the Twitch has so many dashboards for us. I'm always like, which one, what version of my stream do I need to be in to be able to send this damn kappa out? There we go. Gift a sub. Boom.
And we get golden kappa permanently across the.
You get it for 24 hours.
Oh.
It is very short lived.
But you use it, damn it.
24 hours of golden kappa and CaptainRoBear's channel. Let's go.
There we go. Oh my god. Look.
Mortal possum.
Yes.
Oh wow. Let's
ever.
go. Boom. Get your kappas. Get your golden kappas. Yeah. What an absolute scam train. Hey, we're here for it. Thank you. Appreciate all the support. And for everybody seeing this VOD that doesn't see the Twitch chat that's like just exploding in all these ways that don't come through on the on the one that the VOD sees. Oh God. What? Yeah. Back into important things. At least now you do not have to carry the load, as this suit now doesn't have to like set off Tony Stark style from our property. It will emerge from a pocket inside the Fae, so you can make that portal into to your presence look like anything you want.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Dope.
Yeah, I'll have to think about it, what it looks like.
Everything that Dylan does is so wild. And on that manifestation, we'll be rolling from Dylan's new Wild Magic Sorcerer class.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's gone all over the place.
I told you, I am here to learn about my fae. As Dylan is transported to the astral plane for the next 60 seconds.
Oh my
he just
God, where did
fades
it
out
go?
of existence.
Where'd he go?
Now I don't know where he went. Before I was pretty confident he came here. Now, no idea.
Did
I got
you
no
just send
clue.
him somewhere?
No,
Did
now
we lose the bomb again?
No, he's there. It's through Chikios's true sight. Dylan is just slamming on the table, doing everything, pacing. I guess this will make it the easiest as Chikios casts true sight on the rest of the party.
Oh.
What else do we see?
Yeah.
Good question.
Hey.
I'm not actually a dragonborn.
Oh no. Looking around the table, do we notice anything else?
Since we're in the Fae, I want one designated person from the party to make a D100 roll for me.
Ice.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely you.
You started this. This is your role.
Yeah.
That feels good.
43.
That feels real good.
A
You
little
see
achy,
Markos
but,
Kosta.
get through it.
you look over and there is a small table that is set up in between the trees. And there are these very small, kind of elfish gnomes that are all gathered around a very intricately carved beer pong table. And you can see that they are having just an absolute beer bust over here. They have instruments slung over their back, and they are partying. There's a couple of them that are kind of down for the count. They're all wearing the most adorable identical overalls, but instead of the blue and white stripe, they're that fey green and white striped. It's just a hype beast gathering of small gnomes. And as they look and they make eye contact with the rest of you, they all stop what they're doing.
Where did they come from?
Oh, sometimes, you know, you get too tired of partying on the material plane. You get tired of partying on the Feywild. Sometimes you have to get astral drunk.
You rent this place out for parties?
I don't control the astral plane. This is a...
Astral drunk?
Yes.
What is astral drunk?
And you gave us tea?
See, it's where you put the booze in the other end, but oh, never mind. That's a different thing.
You can hear them like a couple of them begin dragging, like the ones that are kind of like slouched over, they begin dragging them like into the bush, like they're disappearing. They're slowly putting up the table like as not to be seen. Some people, they want their privacy. It's, you know, getting buzzed in the astral is a bit different than it is on the material or even the Fae.
Would you say it's like beta?
Oh, this is a rabbit hole, my friend, that you must go down yourself to understand. He manifests a small box of wheat thins and pushes it forward. I suggest that you bring the wheat thins.
I'll just slowly grab them and take them off the table. Oh, okay.
Yeah! It's Dylan pulls back into the material plane.
Did you get astral drunk out there?
No, what are you talking about? Astral drunk. I did it again. My faintness, it knows no bounds.
So you're telling me there's really, like, you have no control. You don't feel anything coming on, like you don't feel like an emotion that's like bubbling up before it happens. It just out of nowhere, fairies pop out of your butthole.
No, it's more of a reaction of like, oh God, it's happening again, and I kind of want to piss myself a little bit. But that's, you know, since the first time it happened, because you guys put me on a Fey galleon, I've become one. Why didn't anybody else become one with the boat? Why did they have to choose me? Because you let me sit on the boat, and you guys left, and then it manifested into me.
Have you ever thought about like not trying to stop that feeling of needing to go to the bathroom?
I mean, you have always said that you're pretty special.
Are you suggesting that he just holds it?
No, I'm saying that the holding it is what's causing it to go all wild. Maybe he needs to embrace it more.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta pee more, man. You can't hold that in.
Yeah, it's not good for you.
You guys have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't. I really do not.
You don't have a clue.
Yeah,
that's what this guy's here for. And I point to Cheekios as I slide my cup over to have more tea.
And Dylan's like, why does the golden kappa not show up on stream? This is horseshit. It should have marked the stream as a golden kappa. What are you talking about? I know, it's okay. There's a rabbit hole I went down. Don't worry about it.
You know what, Cheekios, how did you... I know you were watching, but you had some familiarity with what was happening to Dylan, and you stopped it in the nick of time, I suppose. But do you know why it happened in the first place? Was it proximity to something, or was it something that he just manifested?
It was a mixture of your own partially ignorance, failures, and lots of strong magic.
Right.
It was a supercharged situation. The problem being is that while yes, you can consider yourself now a Fey Warden, you are Fey touched. You are still human. You are not born of the Fey. This will take time. I hate to say it, but this place, it has a mind of its own, and it finds situations like this more interesting and funny than anything else. This is something you will have to learn to live with, Dylan. The wild magic that surges through you, it will take time to control. Well, I guess I should have expected that, really. What do I do from stopping the Fae from hurting my friends? That, my friend, is the part that you need to learn. We will work on this. Akiko. The magic that he has inside of him now is like an acquired version of what you were born with. I understand that you control the storms. Brayden talked highly of you. You need to help Dylan understand how to be careful. This is not something that we can go and find any willy orange wizard out there with a large tome to be able to teach him how to wield these magics. This is more visceral. This is sorcery. He needs to learn to be careful with his powers first. They are not going to go anywhere. If anything else, they will manifest in even wilder and stranger ways. You are now alone for the ride. But just because these magics emerged doesn't mean that your friends have to suffer. This is my only task before you go back out into your material plane. I want to make sure that you don't hurt anyone else or yourself. This is achievable. And this is a spot to do it just in case you know, and I have to fix it. So, is the student ready to become a teacher?
To be fair, I feel like everyone in the group kind of helped me, so you are amongst experts in controlling all this. I just kind of wave my hands out into
I mean, yeah, but don't sell yourself short. It was you that figured out how to, control it inside of yourself. That wasn't anything any of us taught you. Not even Mr. Tian. As much as he wants to probably think that he did, but he just,
to be fair,
helped you
I
find a way.
think a lot of it is, Dylan, we haven't really taken this seriously. We kind of just laugh at your magic and you still level monsters. I think we need to just really give it a try.
It's exactly, because none of you are allowed to leave until he learns to be more careful. I'm not serious. I mean, I am serious. Not so serious, but serious. You drift. So, I will get another pitcher of tea. I will definitely get another box of wheat thins for you, just in case you want to go browsing with gnomes. Let's do something more traditional. I feel that classic tavern spirit. No, my friends, from a very long time ago, they had the phrase, all roads lead to pot pie. Shall we have pot pie?
Yeah.
Love a pot pie.
I was
Yes.
literally just thinking about making one the other day.
We'll take once steak and ale, chicken, or my personal favorite, chicken broccoli cheese. Bacon.
The
I'm
last
sorry,
one.
bacon. Chicken, bacon, broccoli cheese. I'm sorry. Very important distinction there. It must have the bacon.
Yeah, that one.
Cheese
I mean-
gravy, so good.
So much better.
Literally, it's what's better than gravy? Cheese gravy. But when I want steak and ale, that is what I want. It's so. Akiko, what pot pie are you? I think it's a round of chicken, bacon, cheese, and broccoli. What pot pie do you want?
Well, everything we do would do together. So,
All right. Chicken, bacon, cheese, broccoli, pot pies all around. Good.
I put my wheat thins box down, like slide it over to Pal.
Oh, don't worry about Pal down here. I can see. This is what this man needs. He needs very fresh carnitas. Like fresh.
ah,
But
Do not tempt that man. Do not tempt that man.
his fresh
I changed my order.
carnitas.
I changed my order.
Oh, don't worry. These are a little too fresh as he manifests a tray of just cubed up pork shoulder, like raw. It's the 2-pack
It's just
vacuum.
marinated, that's it.
You immediately see Pal go into like hunter stealth mode. Just finds a spot, gets his
Eyes just like sewn in.
Next time we can slow cook that. And I've got a really good tomatillo salsa and a red salsa to go on both sides of the meat.
halfway through your description, the whole plate's gone.
It's gone.
I can see that is what is contributed to your massive form and your double cheeks. Yes, we will cook later. You remind me of someone. I don't know. I can't quite put a finger on it just yet. But you kind of looks.
This man's always said he's wanted kids. Maybe it's like another like manifestation of his kids that he's wanted.
Big bear daddy. Yes. I can see with a big family of cubs. But look at you. You are an adventurer now. Don't.
To take care of Dylan, that's kind of enough.
He is large child.
I know, I've carried him around before.
Well, I will be right back with the pot pies. Go ahead. Feel free to practice. If it goes south, I'll feel it. I'll know. I just like the barometric pressure. I'll come out to fix it.
Well, I think he's telling you to flex your power, maybe.
No, he's trying to tell me not to be a. That's what he's trying to tell me. Now Akiko's responsible for me being the Fey Warden. Should just stay the Swamp Samurai.
Akiko on one side and Christian on the other. It's not a bad tutelage if you had to ask for teachers.
Ugh.
It's definitely like a good cop, bad cop, just to warn you.
Oh
Christian's
no.
definitely the bad cop.
Pretty much.
I don't know about that.
What got?
As
He is changed. He smiles and makes jokes now. He's not the same man.
Could have been
You think you're gonna be able to
We
pull
never
out
knew.
that bad cop attitude? Cause I think our guy's gonna need it.
I think it depends on what you mean by bad cop.
That's the face of a man who doesn't pull out Akiko.
Relax.
Don't do it. When you
I was not expecting that.
Oh, that was good.
I was not expecting that.
Nothing could have prepared me for that.
The best part is that joke came from Chikios and his other plane. He just like shot that soundbite. Does it look like the men that pulls out?
the Fae flows through me now, and so does the absurdity.
How else did he make work?
Holy shit. Enough with whether he's pulling out or not. I need to. We're not pulling out of this driveway until you teach me how to be more careful, Akiko.
Well, good news is you've already acquired step 1 of losing control and not knowing what the hell to do. That's where I started. As I push my teacup away and I pull out my ever-filling mug.
All right, step 1, cut a hole in the box. All right, I got it. Okay. All right. What do we? He told me there's no tomes for this. I wish there was an orange wizard around here. Whatever the hell an orange wizard is. But there's no handbook for figuring out the sorcery shit. And let it be known that unlike other sorcerers that were born with it, I am not Maybelline. I was touched with it. I was Fey touched. I did not ask for this. I was a janitor.
How do you think I feel? I spent my whole life looking for someone to tell me what was happening.
Yeah,
And it
but
never happened.
you got to have fantasies of running off to some mutant mansion and being a superhero. Over here, all I do is ship butterflies, Akiko, that go boom sometimes.
Superhero?
Yeah,
You know my name, not my story.
You can control the. You do all sorts of cool shit.
Hey,
I
man.
haven't always done that. I at most could start up a light bulb.
She could fart lightning bolts.
So you're
kind of on the same,
You blew.
same
The
plane.
first time I met everyone, I almost capsized the whole boat.
And kill Christian.
You, all of you, you're scathing. You're scathing. You've been through this. She almost blew up the party too.
Oh yeah.
You
And then
throw-
I almost blew her up. And I almost blew. I mean, it's kind of hard to blow Tarben up, but I try.
It
Yeah.
doesn't
Pretty sure
matter.
Christian
Who blew
almost ate my
who?
soul.
Dylan,
Like,
if it helps, you're not the only person I've threatened in this party. I almost killed her and sucked the power out of her to fuel a very evil side of me.
What is wrong with all of you? This is an intervention.
We're the experts.
This is.
No, I think this is a really pivotal moment right here to learn. Is that
You know what? Why don't we got to start somewhere, right? Why don't you try to manifest something, Dylan? Just
just manifesting something isn't even close to learning how to control it. Could I, like, what do I got to do? Like, squeeze my butt cheeks? What do I do, Akiko? Like, what do you like?
It's Kegels, man. It's called Kegels.
I can't do that. They're not Kegels.
That's everybody.
Well, Dylan, the difference is you're just spouting out magic. I quite literally phased into something else. But when I did it, most of the time, I just got really mad. It was a lot of emotions.
I get mad too. Everybody
like
comes in
Bud
the chat.
said before,
They come in the chat and call me Snoop Dogg all the time. They say I'm a Walmart Snoop Dogg.
I mean, to be fair, Snoop Dogg's a great person.
I know he's got all that ad money, and he's not.
Have you ever had his wine? It's
I think
fantastic.
you've upgraded. I mean, you're at least Target Snoop Dogg now.
Tajay.
Yeah.
I wish it was
As
a
Akiko
Tajay.
says, as Akiko says wine, and Krak finally notices that Akiko's already started drinking. He puts away his teacup and takes out his alchemy jug, and just whispers, "Wine, please," and it fills with a gallon of wine.
Do we all have secret alcohol contraptions?
What's cool is
of course you don't.
It was either this or mayonnaise, so like I think I chose the right one.
the Fae.
You just started being fun. We'll get there.
It manifests a
I'm
duplicate
fine.
jug next to you of a different style of wine.
Anybody want? I have a Cabernet and I have a Rosé. I think this is a Rosé. This might be a Cab Sauv. I don't know.
You guys are just gonna
Finish my tea and slide my cup to you.
Fill me with the other one. I'm curious as to what that
sit
does.
around and get drunk and see if I explode. I see how it is.
Maybe that's the key.
The key.
I am
Akiko,
actively
what's your
looking
first
for the
thought?
astral gnomes and trying to find their booze.
What's my first thought?
For him.
I thought it was getting.
You want to know how I learned? You want to know how I honestly learned? Is by fighting for my life. So what do you want to do? Do you want us to beat the shit out of you? Because that's what I got.
Krak takes out a bomb and lays it on the table.
All
You
I
do it
did
right now,
was
man.
run for my
You do it
life
right now.
through his hometown, and I didn't learn shit.
It's okay. It's not. A
I
bomb.
tried everything. I tried his meditation. I tried looking through books as I'm like pointing around the room. Like you're just gonna have to start. Where do you want to start? Because right now I just need you to do something.
It's not exactly true. You fought some sort of strange storm manifestation. I mean, at least that's what I heard.
I'm like trying to think back on the over a year of enemies we fought.
I think Dylan's.
Tarben just kind of looked sheepishly.
Which one?
I told him after one of those punchy bog holla evenings about you and the storm god from his own plane.
Talos.
I think Dylan was
the one
reading
that
our
you tried to
journals.
headbutt.
Yeah, and then you got the whole you got this tier of Gale Everstorm. He told me you get this crazy cool arc, and you're over here just telling me to clench my butt cheeks and see what happens.
You want to spar, Dylan?
I just fought until I passed out. That's what I did. And then he told me to chill out. He told me to read more. He told me I was gonna be okay. And Markos told me to just keep on going, kid.
It's kind of shitty advice, you know. I don't want to knock a guy while he's gone.
He's not gone. He's coming back. Right.
That's right. Chica's point.
He's coming back. I'm taking another drink.
All right. So here, like, fine. Let's do this the hard way, shall we? I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna clench my butt cheeks, and we're gonna see what happens. All right.
Can we just go like set some empty bottles out for him to like? I just need him to use some kind of magic.
I don't even know where it starts. I need since you're the teacher, Akiko, to go ahead and roll me a d20 and see what manifests.
Oh, brother.
One.
What could go wrong?
Oh no!
I was like, wait, is Adam on a faster connection than I am? How did he know it was gonna be a 1?
Remember, it updates the roll log first before the dice to prevent the dice error. Oh, let's see here. Dealer's choice. All right. Let's go ahead and play this game, shall we?
I'm gonna open my spells real quick.
We're gonna go ahead and so with this natural one, no chance to teach him the meta magic, as Dylan begins. As I need everyone to make a save on slow.
Oh God.
Let's dig in.
Bud failure, Krak failure, Akiko failure.
Yeah!
Tarben with the success. Christian with the success.
Yeah. We're wise.
Oh, it's technically because we should have went and switched on your auras for everybody. But the good news is, Krak, you still would have failed. Akiko still would have failed. Oh my God, pal.
Yeah. Hal's mid into those carnitas and is just is getting.
He like tossed one up.
I feel like he just finished it.
Yeah.
You know, and he's just like after food coma of like already slow, and then the slow hits and he's just more slow.
Oh my God.
Krak is like stuck with a jug just above his head, and he's just like, oh. He's just filling up with wine in his never-ending jug.
Everybody else immediately. Dylan's gonna he's beginning to slowly turn the head back at everyone else with the biggest.
You're just gonna see Christian, who's still like sitting there at the table, just go.
I'm gonna just turn towards Bud really slowly and just like.
Christian, you saved.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Oh, you're.
I forgot I saved. It was so fun to do it that way though.
I just look at you.
They're all slowed.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna grab the jug of wine that Krak has been chugging into his mouth, and then proceed to have a drink myself and hand it over to you.
What? Ooh, dang, you want some?
I shouldn't. But in the Fae, I don't even know what's happening anymore.
You know,
We might be stuck here forever.
Training
We're at the whim of some stranger Fae arch person.
Drink, Christian.
Yeah, great.
This is how I
Just gonna
learned to
take a
cope with
little swig.
things in between.
It takes Dylan all of the 60 seconds trying to pick up his own glass. It's just, when it does, it breaks. It's just, I thought you were gonna help.
Progress.
I thought you were gonna help me. Instead, it just.
Progress.
Good first try.
It's good first try. I think he might need to pick it up. After all that wine, I'm not gonna last too long.
My professor always told me you always learn from your failures.
That is true. You gain a lot of useful information and valuable data by fail.
Damn, I will say though, with a natural 1, 2 rolls off the wild magic surge as Dylan is surrounded by fireflies. Damn, I won't lie, I feel good, almost as good as I've ever felt. As he's teleported, he's sitting up at top of one of the trees now. That was not the feeling that I had at first. It was not the feeling. Jesus, Lathander Christ, what?
Can you get down from there, or do we need to call Chiquios?
Feel it again.
I didn't be able to control it.
Go back to the good one.
I hate to break it to you, crying is part of the process.
Okay, it's making me feel better. I think I'm getting a little stronger. He's gonna lay down on the branch. He's gonna hug it like a cat that's climbed up too high. I'm one with the Fae, and the Fae is one with me. I'm one with the Fae. The Fae is one with me.
I'm gonna lean over to Tarben and be like, I've heard stories that like even the trees in the Feywild are like extra alive. They like walk around and stuff.
Oh, then they should have fun with this neophyte, then shouldn't they?
Wait, are you saying that even the trees walk in this place?
Heard someone please get this crying baby off of my limbs?
Is that the tree?
That's Dylan. I would get down from there.
Who's that talking?
Me.
As it leans down the branch, it's like, oh, he hits every branch on the way.
Can I hit him with Featherfall so he doesn't slam on the ground?
He's not too. It's like a 2-foot drop, but it's like.
Okay, good.
It's like Kaplanko, just
maybe I'm just a dollar store Snoop Dogg.
You're a dollar store Snoop Dogg
no.
with powers. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, no.
We gotta quit with the selling ourselves short here, y'all.
Bud's not wrong. You got to think about it in the side of, you didn't control what specifically happened, but you did still make something happen, which is progress.
Yeah, so now you've upgraded from a dollar store Snoop Dogg to a Walmart Snoop Dogg.
I don't like this hierarchy. Akiko, I just want
Next
you
up
to.
is Target.
I swear by my sheets. Okay.
I mean, you could go with Krak's solution if you want to just give up. I'm sure he could find a way to make you not magical ever again or something. Like you mentioned before.
Dylan just goes over to you. I see past your bad cop routine, all right? We're partners now.
You work for me.
We're literally the same thing.
No.
We're
not.
both deputized, 100%.
He's a Fey Warden.
This is true. We are different, and we have to embrace that. I probably also have, I don't know about your past before we got together, but I have slayed a lot of creatures, a lot of DTDs.
Fair enough.
If maybe I could just manifest this power. I did that on my own as a spear fisherman before I was ever given these. You know what? You're right. It's a lack of confidence. That's what
I'm always saying.
You're not so bad. Maybe I just got to get a
There's
little
one
greener.
person that knows about lack of confidence here. It's me. And that is something I've been working on. So I can help instill that with you.
Oh, yeah, it's me. I'm the problem. I get this. All right, okay. All right, since we're not leaving, well, I don't know why we want to leave. We're about to get pot pies and more beverages, but before the pies come on, let's do this. Come on. What if we cast a spell like at the same time? I don't know. What do you think about that?
You want to like Harry Potter this?
Oh
Who's
yeah.
Harry Potter?
Don't worry about it. We're trying to we're getting this sorted right now. We'll talk about houses later.
Oh, it makes sense.
Strixhaven.
Orange Wizard. Orange Wizard.
Strixhaven. Orange Wizard
Orange
shit.
Wizard.
Yeah.
Does he give socks? Does he give people clothes?
We'll get piles sorted later. Let's try this thing, all right? Go ahead and cast your sorcery burst for the first
I
time.
was gonna say, so are we gonna go spell for spell?
With your butt cheeks clenched.
Yeah, you got to do it exactly like him, though.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
It's the weirdest Kamehameha ever.
Sorceress burst.
So many now.
Look at there.
Just barely. Did not do much better.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll a D8.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, because of what it does.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
As Dylan's sorcery burst is going to fire off. Whoa. As this bolt of poison energy jets off into the distance. And with this new 2024 cantrip, anytime you roll an 8, it will continue to roll damage die until it stops rolling 8s.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It could go on for a long time.
And you get to choose between the elements plus poison and psychic.
Could you luck? So you roll an 8 and then you don't roll an 8. Could you luck that next die to see if it turns into an 8?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's fun right there.
Gambling.
Gambling. Let's go gambling. Ah, dang
Oh,
it.
dang it.
Ah, dang it.
Go ahead and hit the damage on yours. Obviously, you can control what type it is. Dylan does not have that control.
Oh, like I can choose what?
Yeah, you can choose
I'm
whatever
gonna
you want.
I'm gonna
You're-
go psychic because that's my
Yeah, let's
go-to
go.
usually. It just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Oh.
It's so low. Oh, come on.
It's just a baby. Hey, nothing bad happened that time. Nothing bad happened that time. Ooh, I don't know what that's all about, but I didn't hit anybody either. I just and you can see it. The power just slams into the dome that's up above us and just kind of gets absorbed. Chikios with his apron on kind of leans out of the kitchen window. That is good. Very good. Pie's almost ready. Almost ready.
Okay, so and what did that feel like? Do you remember what that feeling kind of felt like?
I squeezed tight, but then I kind of let it go.
You let it go. I knew it.
Just kind of rolled right off the fingertips, from like the butthole, of course, but like the butthole to the fingertips.
I would not let anything roll out of your butthole.
Well, it wasn't. It went, sort of.
Okay.
So maybe not overthinking it?
That's true. But maybe it's just it's a baby step. It wasn't.
It's a step.
It's a step. At least we didn't slow anybody.
And specifically with this, he does not I'm not seeing him roll on this wild magic table. Did he not have to roll on?
Cantrips do not have to be rolled on the wild magic table. Only spell slots. Well,
So do you think maybe it had something to do with like
Okay.
kind of the level of that spell that you guys just did?
Well, I think relaxing is the first part of the process. This is
Okay.
this is the exact opposite of the things that Christian tells me. Hyper focus, stay alert, clench your buttholes, head on a swivel. It's like I'm on a high school football team again over here. You see, it's so stressful. My levels of cortisol are through the roof
I mean,
when
not
he's teaching.
everything he says is like utterly ridiculous, though.
I don't think I've ever told you to clench your butthole.
No, it's the cheeks, and then that leads to the chocolate starfish. I don't need to explain this to you.
It's the implication. I think he means the implication.
Yeah. He's
Dylan,
always.
do you not want to be a warden? Do you think it's too stressful?
I already am a warden. I'm trying to fix my Fae problem, Christian. If you have a problem, I would suggest you report it to HR at the warden's office instead of consistently harassing me about my Fae problem.
There is no harassment here about your Fae problem, Dylan. If you're trying to relax, the warden is a high-stress job.
You're trying to make this difficult because I'm Fae, all right? If you were Fae, it'd be different, all right? But you're dragon.
No, you're a human that was Fae touched.
Well,
Pretty sure
yeah,
Fae is a protected class, actually.
it is. It is. I got multiple badges over here. You can fly your dragon freak flag all you want over here. Well, I got to fly my Fae one, okay? Nobody's coming around asking you if you can control siphoning the power off of Akiko. You had your shot. You know what I hear. I wasn't around then. This was pre you threatening me, and my life forever changing.
And I controlled it. And I
He's got a
continually
point.
control it.
He's got a point.
I just had a thought, and you mentioned this a little bit ago. Maybe we should put some thought and thinking into this Fae Galleon that we have that imparted this power to you. Maybe there's something with that.
Oh, I've claimed that now.
Well, no,
It's under my dominion. It did this to me.
I don't want to change any of that, but I'm saying, what if we maybe spend a little bit more energy in learning more about? I don't know anything about that ship. All we know is that it arrived here and was transporting goods, and then it became kind of ours. There wasn't really any other information we have about it. But somehow that thing imparted its power to you. I don't know. Maybe there's something to be learned by utilizing the ship. Is what I'm getting at.
I told you he was gonna make you read some more.
Is this what
As I
it's-
just like sit back with my cup because this is literally working out exactly.
is this what this like?
Pass in the buck.
Now you also just need Krak to try and kill you a couple times.
I'm so
Oh yeah.
Akiko,
Yeah.
I'm so
That was
sorry.
your part in it.
You've had to
Learning to protect myself from you.
have you stuck around with these chuckle.
It worked?
Yeah.
We're
Best,
a family. You're a part of this now.
best times of my life. Outside of not being able to control my own fear in the swamp and not being able to control this. Okay.
No, you're starting to control this.
One part clench, one part chill.
There you go.
Give him the old clench and chill.
I don't know if that's accepted in 2024 anymore, but
Well,
I will.
you know.
I will. I'll do my best to.
It wasn't until this year that I heard the term gorilla grip, so I don't know.
Where have you been? Only reason I got kids. Okay.
Yeah. Just take it from me. Always keep the anxiety right on the edge. Don't flow into the anxiety, but never let it go.
Okay. Praxis, always be edging. Always be
Edge
edging.
it!
Always be edging.
Just keep edging. Just keep edging, bro.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try. And Dylan's gonna think back to when he drug your lifeless body back into that shack. His biggest source of fear from those green dragons. and being just utterly helpless with his skills at that time, knowing that you needed help and the only thing he could do was drag you into a floating shack that was probably going to explode soon anyway. And he sits there and he channels, if I could have just helped. If I could have just helped. And he's going to roll his own spell attack. Good news. It's not a 1. He's a plus 16. So with a 26, he begins to omit this wave of healing. And you notice it, he's across the table from you, Krak. But with a distance spell, he sends Cure Wounds over to you for the first time. He kind of like
it, man.
peeps an eye open. Is this it?
That's it.
Is this it? Nothing's exploded yet. Oh! I did it! I did it! He runs over and he gives Kiko the biggest hug. It wasn't. I didn't have to control the boom, but it went over. It healed him. It actually worked.
I'm a little less drunk. Thank you.
Is that something that we say thank you for?
With how much I've had, yes.
No,
More room to drink more.
I have to go to the bathroom. Hold on. And he just stands there. Okay, I'm done.
Mm.
The fairies built that in there. It's nice.
You're like Tinkerbell now. I love it.
It didn't go off. It didn't go off this time. Okay. That's a start. That's a start. But that was the easy stuff. What about really trying to, put the heart locker on somebody?
Well,
I wouldn't try it on the trees. Apparently they're alive. So
yeah.
And maybe not do
There's
it
also
by
gnomes hiding in the
that.
forest.
us.
I mean, Chikios made it sound like we're pretty safe in here.
Right?
I don't think I have anything that can
Fair enough.
If you want to try something, you can cast it on me.
You are such a masochist. As he points up.
I don't think he's bled yet today, so that he might just have too much blood in him.
He points up and then he points back at you. He manifests the smallest amount of prestidigitation. Just cleans up right around your mouth. You don't look like Homer Simpson anymore. All right. I'm cutting a swath into this damn energy field. But chill. I will burn actually, no. I will turn on my innate sorcery.
Oh, Lord.
And I will snag advantage in this new player's handbook world because of my innate sorcery.
Nice.
I'm going to point up to the sky. And I'm going to go ahead and cast for the first time Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, very cool.
Now, here's what's cool about Player's Handbook 2024. It's got a summons button. Badow. Look at that. Woohoo! Auto places a token right there.
Wow.
Oh, the coolest. All right. Good old advantage plus 16 on this bad boy. Just don't double one it. Just don't double one it, buddy. This is all you got to do. The Fae is with me, and I'm one with the Fae. Let's go. And his spiritual weapon starts out where you can see the katana, and he manifests unceasing in it, but the sword doesn't come with. He just draws, and it shoots towards the sky. But it changes. And it changes into the form that you see before it as it glows radiant. Life Markos's Reef Keeper. As it strikes up above on that swirling energy, it distills down, it breaks apart as if it was like shaking a snow globe that cracks in all directions around it as it begins to rescind. His eyes are still closed. Akiko, did I do it? Did I do it? Is it fine? Everything fine here?
As we're like looking around, trying to see if anything else is popping up around here. And the coast looks clear.
Looks fine.
That was actually really freaking cool too.
I did it!
How do you feel? There's nothing on you, right?
I feel fine. So it's one. Yeah, it's the secret. It's the secret. One cheek clench. One cheek chill. Oh.
Always be edging.
Okay. I think I get it. Chikios comes out with the fresh array of chicken, bacon, cheese, broccoli, pot pies. And sets the table.
Puff pastry topped.
Of course, egg washed. It's glistening.
You just see like comically Bud float towards the aroma of the puff pastry.
His little legs and arms.
Good progress. All in the time of pot pies. Not bad.
I told you, experts.
Yeah, I have a question about time. Is it weird here? Is it goofy?
Oh,
I
yeah,
heard
it's
goofy.
Absolutely. If you were not to be escorted by someone from the Fae, who knows what could happen? You could walk in, and you could walk out months later. But it's okay, my friend. You are with me. Everything will be fine.
Oh, okay.
No, I learned long time ago. Could not control it. Absolute menace. Going in and out of times with my own party. Horrible. I am a seasoned vet. As he pulls his just for men hair back and reveals yes, there's the gray there. Then it goes back. Grecian formula.
You used to adventure?
Of course. I would say that I am still a part-time adventurer. I have never really took to retiring like some of the rest of my party. Also, live long.
You're like an adventuring contractor.
A contractor is kind of a dirty term sometimes, but yes, yeah, it could be.
Isn't every adventurer contractor?
Well,
No, there's some organizations out there that are a little shady.
some are dumb enough to work for free.
Don't use code Dennis, by the way.
Code Dennis,
Scam.
no, bad. It's old code. What do you use it for?
Everything.
All right, noted. No code Dennis.
That adventuring how you came to know our friend Markos.
Oh, me and Markos. He strong bond over similar interests. Makes a mean hero. Obviously, why would you not want to come and vacation in Merrowstrand? He tried to teach me to surf, but it's just as exhausting as you think. And paddleboarding, not really for me. I did like the Black Kettle, though. Black Kettle was nice. I'm more of a patio drinker myself, so I watch him go out there and surf all over the place. Rather fish, actually. But my friends, they all fish. They're big hunter-gatherer types, you know. They take, like, vacations to hunting lodges and whatnot, you know. They hunt skyboard and things like that. They're big outdoors type. I like the camping. I like to, obviously, from the Fae, I like to drink in the woods. You can drink on the side of a mountain, you can drink on the side of the shore. But yes, that's, I may have met him under the sea. He showed me those cucumber things, how you drink, it's
Look for the freckles, the easiest way.
Yeah, it's nasty until you get over it, and then you're like, okay, this is what we do. Yeah, so okay. If you really want to know, it's we met in a bar like everybody else's friends. It was an era. That's what we did. Nowadays, no one meets anyone.
That's the reason I ring codename Dennis. That's how we all got together.
You guys are all a bunch of couponers?
Recruited for a job. Hungry, needless to say.
Extreme couponing. That was our first job. Extreme couponing.
No, that's like those awful gym memberships where they bait you in with a bunch of stuff that you don't need, like pizza and soda, and then they're like fat gyms. That's what they.
Yeah, we essentially got fat gymmed for sure.
Yeah, that's awful. But you
Broke
stuck
college
together.
kid, so you know.
Talented broke college kid.
So, do you know why his wild magic didn't like jump out when he just did that badass spell? 'Cause I'm still at a loss as to how it just didn't happen.
Oh, you just have to believe in it. It's the Fae. It's a total lack of confidence. If you do not, if you don't trust your own abilities, the Feywild will shit all over you.
Ah, okay.
Well, that
there
was
you go,
good to
Dylan.
know. That was real good. You had to learn. What works for you doesn't work for everyone else. It is one clinched, one unclinched. Sure. It's different. Obviously, Akiko's story was different. Whatever. I got this. I never have to worry about him again. You know what? I ain't scared of no green dragons anymore.
I would. Okay.
No,
I'm
that's
still gonna be afraid of them.
No, that's the unclinched side. The other side is Christian whispering in my ears telling me to run, stupid. That's the clinched side. All right?
Okay.
So I'm grounded,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
I got my head in the Fae and I got my feet on the ground, all right?
Wow.
That
That
sounds
would
like
make
shirt
such
you
a
could
cool.
I don't know if I would tell you to run, though.
No.
Maybe.
When you were up there fighting it one-on-one, that is my time to go instill some juice to fuel you guys, all right? Yeah. You know, never been able to heal anybody before. But look at that. Like, I helped maybe you won't have a hangover as bad the next day, but that's a start.
It felt good, man. It worked. as somebody who had to teach themselves to heal other people for their own mistakes, I felt pretty good.
I like where this is going. I hope you like the pot pie.
I'll take 2 more.
They come sliding just like the conveyor belt at Unlimited Sushi. I have no idea. It fires off quicker than I can see.
The very first one, Bud is clearly struggling with how to get the damn plate out of the conveyor belt.
Oh my God! Hold on! My arm's going down. Nobody's gonna eat the badgered plate that I've just turned upside down. He's like, oh,
we'll just wait for that one to come around, and then it never comes around again.
That's why I learned to order the spicy crunch tuna roll.
Right
The thing
app.
never made it around. God, I could eat that again. So, you all have the other elephant in the room.
There's an elephant in the room.
And the size of a volcano that seems to be attached to a portal into the plane of fire.
Yes.
That one.
What?
Oh, you weren't here for that. Yeah.
Oh, enjoy. I'm going to get up and I'm going to take a leak. The rest of it can fill you in.
So, you know that little beep boop that I got? And I, couldn't really decipher it, but I knew.
From your group. Yeah.
Apparently, they're heading to this volcano that's on the series of islands that one of the islands is where the tribe dwells.
Oh, okay.
And another island that just suddenly appeared is now a volcano.
That's connected to the plane of fire that is acting as a gateway or a door or something to it.
Yeah, it's basically just opening up a door and,
For things like the Grim Filer.
flames on my face.
Flames on the side of my face.
And so we have to figure out how to close this?
That was...
We weren't really clear on that.
Yeah,
I think we just had to investigate first, and
Yeah, Chikio said it's within the world's best interest to close doors like this.
Yes, as he leads out, that volcano will absolutely wipe Merrowstrand off the map.
Yes, that was his words.
Oh. Okay.
Just before you got here.
And
we literally just got done with one world-ending event. It's like,
how are we going to close a transplanar portal attached to a volcano?
We same way you close anything, you plug it up. Just plug the hole.
you're just gonna.
It's Chikios kind of comes back. The good news, this volcano is not erupting today. It's not erupting tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That is good news.
Yeah, we got like 2 days.
Oh. If you wanted to be exact, there were rumors a while ago that it would have been around 96 days.
Okay, time out. Rumors, and then you put out 96 days. That seems very precise for a rumor.
People like to be right around here.
Is the rumor from a credible source?
Strong divination. But that was then ago. It's where are we? Somewhere in this 60-ish.
We have somewhere in the 60s days, some between
Maybe
60 and 69 days.
It's what? As I was told, it's not so much of like the volcano wanting to go boom as just so many things are coming out of that portal. It's going to force the boom.
The portal's already open and happening, and it's going to cause the volcano.
It's intensifying the pressure.
What kind of stuff is coming out of the portal? The Grimphila?
No. Things from the plane of fire. They're escaping like it's vacation. Lots of fire elementals. Lots of fire elementals.
Have you ever had experience fighting things from the plane of fire?
Oh, yes and no. Plane of fire, yes. Plane of fire erupting through portal at the bottom of the ocean, underwater volcano. No, that is new. That involves the deep below and the fire portal.
Oh, and also a goblin tribe. How are they involved?
We don't know yet.
Okay, good.
We just know that they're headed there. We don't know if it's like why they're headed there. You know, are they a part of it? Are they against it? Are they? We don't know. No clue.
I mean, you said that your tribe doesn't really work with people, so
No.
And on that same vein, the deep below are working with someone or something from the fire plane.
I don't know who is working with who. I'm just saying that the portal is down in the deep below.
But that's
could they
what I mean.
have
Why would they?
the portal?
Oh, the deep below more than likely did.
I don't expect the deep below to want to have to do anything with the plane of fire. This was not on their bingo card for sure. But don't get it twisted. The deep below will do whatever it takes to spin a situation in their favor.
So they may have not done it, but they will utilize it.
Absolutely.
And that's most likely what the goblin tribe is doing too.
I have a feeling that your people, Krak, are desperate. More than likely that this volcano has caused your land even more to be unusable than what it already is.
Oh yeah, it was pretty bad when I left. It already was. We should have left that place a long time ago.
Why are you so poor stewards of the land that you can't harvest everything and leave nothing?
We're not supposed to stay. There's something wrong with them.
You're not supposed to stay when you go camping either. That doesn't mean take a shit on top of the picnic table before you leave.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
How does a fire elemental survive deep in the ocean?
You just got to be hotter than the water.
He's absolutely right.
It's basic physics, man.
They turn on the heat. That thing will be unbelievable. The temperature that it's spewing out with a direct connection to the plane of fire. Not to mention your people are sitting there drilling on top of the powder keg. Who knows? There's a lot of hot magma.
Is there anyone else looking into this problem too?
I don't think I have to be the one to tell you that there are more eyes than the ones that are seen. But these eyes, they do not interfere. It is difficult in my older age to understand I am closer to you than I am to them. And I see something like that. It breaks my heart.
Right.
Do we feel sufficient in Dylan's control of Fey magic?
I do. I feel very confident with him now.
Coming from the person who's not really confident in a lot of things, that sounds great. I mean, that's good for me.
Chikios is going to lean down and he's going to pull one of the gold leaves off of his shoulder pads. That's immediately replaced by another one as it grows in. If he needs a gold star, we'll give him a gold star. And it immediately materializes into gold as it becomes a cool little brooch for a clasp on a cloak. I think we need to mark you if you're going to be this Fey Warden Swamp Samurai. As he will, in one swoop motion, take his own green cloak and cape off, but it's like peeling a layer as his is immediately replaced as he kind of wraps it around his shoulders. See? Not so much discount store Snoop Dogg anymore.
I'd be inclined to call you a green guy, even.
Oh, am I in the club? It ain't easy being green.
That's a lot of good. That's a lot of good-looking green.
It ain't easy being green. Oh, God,
You just have to remember the motto. Repeat back after me. Green guys gotta stick together. Except for green dragons, those guys can go after themselves.
Yeah, they get right off. Oh.
Even we watched as like Krak and I did that. You even saw Pal just mouth it off in the corner.
I think when he gets his like special brooch from Chikios, and he's kind of looking at it, subconsciously, just like a smile creeps across Christian's face, and then he kind of glances down to the brooch on his chest that's starkly different from the rest of his armor that has that bronze dragon's head on it still. And he just kind of looks and notes but doesn't say anything, but offers a small smile.
Well, the good news. Out of all of this calamity, you have a person who can get in touch with me anytime that you need to. As he looks over at Dylan. One thing that I learned from Markos a long time ago is that I needed to be a better mentor. I had many years to be as selfish as I wanted to. Took my own adventuring party to not become the selfish sack of shit that I used to be. With Markos, he told me that just thinking about it wasn't enough. He said that I had to do. So I try. I will be your mentor to the Fae. But I swear to Jesus, Lathander, Christ, and whatever else you believe in. If you try to commune to me while I am taking a shit somewhere in the Feywild, I am not your god. Do not worship me as one. I may be strong, like good, but I am an archfey. Do not consider me such. I do not need clerics or you running around. I have done enough on the material plane for my name to linger for far too long. Consider me a patron of your arts. Well, yeah, because I pretty much got you and Akiko. That's about it. Understands this side, and I'll be honest. If when it comes to kicking ass, Christian's got it covered. That will do. As Dylan will enter in a warlock style pact.
Oh, hell yeah.
With Chikios. Chikios is going to go over to your side, Christian. Speaking of calling out for gods, I think that you should know something. And he's going to hand you a small scroll.
Like, in typical Christian fashion, just hesitate for a second. Just kind of eyes him up and down and then reaches out and takes the scroll. What is this?
It's a better understanding of the situation. The details. Open it when your headspace is ready. And he's going to send you a message directly to you.
Perception check.
Akiko, you being an inherent mind sorcerer now and having been able to tap into this before, you are in a natural 20 situation to pick up this archphase vibe that he's sending down to Christian. So if you want to try to ride along with the message, you may roll your die.
Oh, brother.
Do it. Do it.
Rolling a
Just
perception?
Just a D20.
Or just D20?
Yeah, because it's all that matters is whether you get a 20 or not.
Already got the one out of the way. 20.
Yeah.
120. 120.
No.
If you want to luck it,
No.
Yeah.
on the table.
Absolutely. I'll use one.
She wants
I'll
to
use
know.
one.
She's prying.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
prying.
Especially seeing, like, we don't keep secrets in this family. Dang it, it's worse. We do keep secrets.
Christian, he doesn't send words, he sends you images. And at first, it's just an image, an aerial image of back home. And then as the clouds kind of drift over this rocky island, it comes into view. A crackling dome of lightning-like energy that seems to have covered the entire island. it's in that moment that you realize something is keeping out your prayers to Ulrashan and have been for quite some time. The cool part is you always rolled so bad that it never happened, so you got to manifest itself, and we never got to touch on it until now.
Yeah, it's
The
been
dice.
like, except for that one moment early in the Grim Filer when everything went well, and then it was just like radio silence since then. And like,
Yeah.
like, come on, man, what are we doing here?
What we
What's
doing?
going on?
He wasn't
Oh.
ignoring you. Dad does remember.
He does remember.
I think just kind of seeing that, I think it's apparent. I mean, like if anybody's remotely paying attention, I mean, even Akiko, like not catching up on the actual like wavelength of it, but like getting this paper, and then it's just this stark reaction of like this look of like worry and confusion as Christian just kind of like darts his eyes up from the paper to meet Chikios's eyes. And there's just, you can see this kind of almost like a sense, like a sense of dread and worry and confusion. And then he just kind of like drifts kind of to like a far off stare, and you just see him contemplating, and he's just rotating this paper in his hand, and you just see him kind of lost in thought for a second, or probably for a bit, as he's just trying to comprehend what he's just witnessed.
Kiko is going to say nothing and just give you a simple nod.
I think
We'd never see him in distress like this, so I can't imagine calling it out, especially Tien. Like, but something's definitely.
I would say, for fun, he's going to mumble something, and if anybody's paying attention and wants to roll a perception check to see what he says, feel free.
He's.
Joke's on you. I always got my listening ears on.
Yeah, you do.
You don't gotta use.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The dice are not with me. I'm staring at you this whole time, and I can't. Can I just detect thoughts on him or
What's he
Anton?
doing? I mean, I mean, it's
What's
up to
going
you.
on in there?
Yeah, you can if you want. I'd say Bud probably is the only one that would hear it.
I also can read lips.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You would just
Because I
hear
wish
as
I
he's
had
like
them.
as he's kind of like staring out, you just hear him say, "What has the power to contain a god?" But that's it. And it's just more staring. And it's not even to you or to anyone, it's to himself.
I'll walk over to you. I don't want to interrupt, but I feel like I just caught something off the side of that. What do you mean has the power to contain a god?
Doesn't, still kind of staring off, like doesn't even register like you're asking him a question in this moment. What?
Where'd you go?
What? What's wrong?
Well, I'm checking on you right now. I just asked you a question and you ignored me. And we're in possibly the coolest place we've ever been as a group. You mentioned something about a power to contain a god?
Did I?
Well, not out loud, but I saw you mumble it after you got your little pamphlet handed to you. What was in the pamphlet?
I'm not in the right headspace.
Oh, okay.
I'm can feel it. No. It's like in the dark, your hands run across sand. It's cold. It's there, but it's not. It's like it's fleeting, slipping from your grasp. My direction, the calling, the voice. The boon's been gifted, but what has the power to contain a god?
I do not mean this jokingly at all. Do we need to do some meditating on this? I feel like you've helped me navigate that a lot recently. I felt like that might be just a good time to remind you that that's an option. Maybe not right now, but
I need a moment. And he's just gonna abruptly just get up and like leave. And it's that moment of the answer has always been to take time to meditate and to connect and always have that draconic presence around him. That same presence you all feel, but to him it's amplified divinely. It's that ancient, beyond comprehension presence of a god that's always there, and he's felt it slowly over time kind of diminish and didn't really connect anything until this moment. And when you say to meditate, something almost slightly breaks, because he knows no matter what he does, he can't meditate, he can't connect. And you probably see for the first time anybody actual fear in Christian's face as he just kind of startles and just kind of gets up, probably knocks the chair over and just walks away.
I'm gonna look at Chikios. What did you say to him?
Chikios will look back to the rest of the group. It is not unlike Krak's experience. It is a letter from home.
Oh. Maybe he just needs a minute. Might have pushed a little hard there, but
he will need you all as much as you need him. Let him take as much time as he needs. As I said before to all of you, you have my blessing. You will be able to exit here when you need to and arrive precisely back on your timeline in whichever place you want to.
Oh.
Preferably not in the building we broke into.
Yeah, that probably not a good idea. I don't think we're allowed there anymore.
You seem to have rather interesting adventures on the campus of this university. Wherever you manifest to, so will be your galleon.
Oh.
Free trip, fast travel.
So, like, we could go right to the volcano if we wanted to do that.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I'm voting that way. I'm just putting that out there as an option.
Remember, The Fey Galleon will take you to the new islands and to Krak's home. There will be much preparation needed to head towards the source of the actual underwater volcano.
That also makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Actually, question, you seem to be somewhat familiar with a ship. Are you familiar with that ship?
No, I've never been on it, but I've been on plenty of.
Okay. I don't know anything about Fey galleons, and I just was, we have this ship that imparted
We
some
got took it.
powers onto our friend. That's kind of where this all started at with Dylan. Is he hung out on our ship for a while, our ship, the ship that we commandeered, for an extended period of time, and when we came back, he was farting Fey flyers.
This is interesting.
Right? I feel like that was a piece that everybody kind of slept on.
I thought your friend fell into a Fey portal.
Oh, maybe the galleon's a Fey portal.
Or the dock was a
I'm not
Fey
gonna say
portal,
no.
but we all were in the dock.
Or the galleon opens up a Fey portal. That's how it travels.
Ah, and he was
You're-
steering the ship.
Your galleon can.
I mean, it came from the Fey wild and was carrying Fey vampires.
What the is this?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
kind of a. Let's go back.
I think we should unpack all of this. Yeah, I think this is a good moment here.
We did the Christopher Nolan thing where we
Why
started
did I walk
in the middle,
away?
and now we have to go back.
Dikios, you're gonna need some of this wine.
Hey, you got a vampire in a bottle.
I thought he
Not here.
fell into a stump and it.
Not here. He's still on Blueberry.
He left it with the baby owlbear.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Yeah, that guy's still got like 50 more days before he hatches.
All right.
That's
I will
odd
make
timing,
a deal
actually.
with the rest of you. I will investigate
is.
this galleon of yours that is more Fey than your Fey-touched friend.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We would. That would be stupendously helpful. I think actually.
So
Yeah.
all of this is manifested, and he has. This is actually his first time here.
Well,
He didn't
Dylan,
say that?
is this your first time here?
I'll be honest. I used to eat some questionable mushrooms in my past. I cannot
I'm
confirm,
not gonna
but
speak for his past.
well, this is starting to make more sense that we are. I got a few skeletons, if you know what I mean. But hey, everybody deserves a second chance when they're. It ain't easy being green.
That's right. Green guys got to stick together.
We got to stick together. And sorcerers, they're kind of sorceress. They're kind of. I don't know. This is all real new. Why you gotta yawn like that? I'm like,
It was so loud.
why you gotta? you think
I
this?
saw my mic light up.
You think this is easy over here? What do you? Just over.
It's been a really long day.
I almost blew us up, Akiko. Jesus, you're sitting over here yawning. Oh man.
Yeah, well, been there, done that. Okay.
Tired college student. What can I say?
It's not all about you, Dylan.
She doesn't even study anymore. It's a bullshit. It's a bullshit assignment, and she knows it. Okay.
But yeah. So this Fey galleon ship, we were tracking somebody. I don't know, another name you might know, Theros Galerum. We were tracking projects and doings and tidings with him.
Never heard of him.
Okay, good. That's honestly, I'm happy about that.
Actually, it's like the first person in the world. Maybe it's just because we're in the Feywild, but the first person we've encountered where we say that name and they go, no.
It feels good, honestly. I'm
He's
basking in that at the moment.
Good to know he doesn't exist here.
He's not in any of the fake courts, but I mean, to be honest with you, doesn't really sound like a real name.
I'm gonna note that. Noted. Okay.
Immediately, like, Krak takes out his notebook and starts writing anagrams out.
As Chikios is the first one to suggest that Parents
I am
Galera.
Voldemort, you know, I'm trying to figure it out.
Al's toy barn.
Oh no.
Hey,
Okay,
can
well,
you
so-
spell out Theris Galerum for no particular reason in our Merrowstrand chat? Thanks.
God, it's somewhere written down over here.
So anyways, we're running down a connection with him. We stumbled on an Autumn Fae court dealing where
vampire.
something was happening with
Whoa. This is stranger than anything else that I thought that I was getting into. You are dealing with the...
Nope, not dealing with.
Dealt
Just
with.
Observed that it happened. And we saw a weird, shady interaction. So I followed them down to a dock that revealed itself. That's where the Fae connection came in. In this dock.
You have commandeered a vessel of the Glooming Court.
I mean, that
Well,
maybe.
this makes...
Vampire. Hot vampire. Hot vampire.
And Fae vampires... well, no.
Oh yeah, we have one of them trapped in a jar right now.
What do you do?
I captured his essence as he was passing on, and I was like, swoop, that's mine. Capped it off.
It was a really sad. They all kind of perished. It was.
Yeah,
very
he's
sad.
the only one left.
We tried to help them.
He didn't like it.
Me see him.
Can you get my child here? He's not my child.
Can you bring me my son?
Yeah, bring me my son. He's not my son.
Who is your son? Your son?
Blueberry.
His name is Blueberry.
Yeah. He's a big owl bear.
Oh, thank God! As he grabs a glass of wine and throws it back. I thought this was actually going to get weird. Okay, no problem. He snaps. It's Blueberry. Wait, he just wakes up on the grass like.
Immediately, him and Pal just like connect together.
Oh, he rolls over, lays next to him like a fat cat in the sun.
So cute.
He's getting to be a big boy. He's got Tarben's buttocks.
I immediately look
Crack's
over.
eyes, Tarben's butt.
He's got Crack's eyes, Tarben's buttocks. He's a boy.
Immediately look over at Dylan and go, "Don't touch the jar."
Size. So is that?
Oh yeah, that jar right there. That is 8675309.
He sees it's wrote with black magic marker on the mason jar. Oh, I see. You saved their life. This, and you can see just that misty form that's inside. They were going to die.
Yeah, and I look on the jar to see how many hash marks I've ticked off to see how many days are left.
If you do not mind, I would like to take over on this restoration project.
Oh yeah, Blueberry has no idea what he's doing, so you take over.
I was talking to you, but yes, he looks back over at Blueberry. Oh my god, he's going to need some friends. He snaps over. There's like out of the bushes, just 5 more equally fawn fawn levels of acrobatics as these things are bigger than they know what to handle. It's a puppy with paws too big. They just come rolling in.
And
Pal is
one
now
fox. And one fox.
Oh, one little fox. That is
Like it's
It's
eaten.
like a daycare.
Little Vera.
if Vera's gonna run over there, then Chikios is gonna lean down and he's gonna pick up Vera.
Oh.
Look at you, princess. He's gonna get those little fox licks. We need to get you biscuit. As he will manifest a small little uncrustable style biscuit for Vera. You need to tell your father. He needs to understand to stop working so hard. Vera, I know you don't understand right now, but he is both butt cheeks clenched all of the time. He needs to relax. He wants to be Archfey tomorrow. That boy. He's left you. He's been in the library all day, hasn't he? So good. As I'm going to give him all the scritches, and I'll sit Vera down at her own little T-set manifestation bed that's like just pops out of nowhere.
Like second nature just starts licking at the tea that's right there. Just second nature.
Welcome. This is Vera, but it's lots of introductions to be had. I will take this. I will make this whole again. Maybe we will have more answers on your Theris Galarum and where this galleon came from.
Yeah, I don't know if they are actually connected to one another, but they seem to have been. Something to do with transporting fey creatures. That was another part of this.
Of course it is from the Glooming Court, transporting creatures out to the Fae. Sounds exactly like something that they would do.
So this is a familiar topic. Okay.
No, they're just assholes, that's all.
Well,
they do what they want regardless of the feelings of anyone else or the creatures that they transport. Not all Gloaming Court is bad, but you understand, we all wouldn't love fall so much if everything kept dying endlessly before we got to winter. All seasons have an end.
yeah, thankfully.
So, in the meantime, you've given me some good homework.
Thank you for looking into this. I really appreciate that.
I don't like people with my Feywild.
Yeah.
And you are welcome, but you are in good hands. I trust all of your guidance for Dylan's emerging new powers. And he kind of looks up at the energy shield that has dissolved away. I can almost trust him with his own powers now. But please, Krak, do not turn him into a battery. You have enough on your own now. Feywild battery, not good.
No, just unpredictable.
Yep. I will say it. Sometimes Feywild, I love it, but it is an asshole in itself. A very lovable asshole.
An asshole in itself. Under that thought.
It can bring you as much joy as it does pain. It wants to experience things. The highs and the lows. It does not care. It just wants to get a reaction out of you. And that is not fantastic for scientific properties. But you did good job with your shirt. That is smart. So, I will bid you all adieu. It is also time for me to leave my own pub and go back to my home.
And adieu to you.
Thanks for the tea and pie.
You are always welcome for tea and pot pie. And anything else you could possibly think of. We haven't even got to start talking about wine. We will talk about wine next time. Remember, I am always just a stone's throw away. Good luck with your people, Krak. I hope they come to understand.
Yeah, I hope so too. Thank you.
I look to see, is Christian visible? Has he like started to return? Is he sulking in a corner somewhere?
I mean, I don't know the confinements of this space, but I think he's battling with something wild, and so he's probably off, not visible, unless he thinks he is, and really it's like some looping weird fey magic trick where he's really only like 20 feet away, continually walking. I don't know.
Chikios would not let you wander off into the fey. You, even though you've been walking into the forest, you haven't gotten any further than when you first, like you look back behind, you're still on the forest edge.
Yep. That tracks. Fey shit,
Hot fey shit.
But I mean, he's probably just like, he's not even paying attention. I mean, he's got some like shattering, crazy news, like kind of like just thrown on him, and he's just kind of trying to figure out how to navigate.
Yeah, our friend over there looks still a little lost in thought. If we leave, will he just come with us, or do we need to go grab him? I don't even know how I got here. I was in a dream, which you ruined, by the way. I was on the verge of a massive breakthrough in a case, but it was a dream, so all is forgiven. So how do we leave?
I think that makes me the keymaster here.
I am the gatekeeper.
So, are we going back to Krak's home or what?
Do we need to prepare things? Or are we just going?
What's really at home for us to grab?
It's a good point. We're all here.
Someone kind of leans and looks over at the tavern. It is a complete stocked general store. All replacement of potions, one of each value, from greater up, if you guys don't already have it. So you'll have a greater, a superior, and with Chikios here, what's the one on top of it?
Supreme.
You guys will add a supreme.
The Supremes.
We need to grab those from PHB 2024, though, right?
They only put in the regular healing potion. We won't get the rest of them until the DMG.
To the DMG, because they're magical.
Oh. And then you have a specific one that you like to give us. I forgot about that too. So we'll let you put that in chat. Well, I will say one note. Christian seems a little, I don't know, broken at the moment. So maybe we don't just go charging off into it. Maybe we can take a little bit of a respite, give him some time to process.
I mean,
I also, it's been a minute since I've checked in with the council that we set up at Baghala. I probably should at least see who they've murdered since I've been gone.
And your super secret organization.
To let you know, if you choose that option, you are choosing calamity on the other side.
You're choosing
we're kind of
death.
on a time constraint.
Roller skates. We got to go.
Yeah.
We
I'll
have to
understand.
I thought
skip
we
the
had
sailing time.
60 to 69 days.
Oh, that's the volcano. This is Krak's people. that are out here now on a warpath because their home has become uninhabitable.
Right.
It's headed towards the volcano.
I
So it's like, you know, it's like
Portal
seven to 14
below
days to
is
deal with that,
using-
you know, and then it's like, you know, 7 to 14 days
Hey,
to
Christian,
get ready for that.
Get your shit together. We've got to go fix the goblin problem.
While looking through the general store, are there like spell scrolls?
Sneaky.
Maybe.
I'm gonna like kind of pull Chikios aside and be like, do you have? There's a specific thing. It's where you can send things with your mind, but it's like I don't have to see you to send it. I can send it from far, far away. Like, do you have a scroll of that?
You talking about scrying?
No. Like I can send you. I can talk in my brain and you can hear it, but we don't have to be near each other.
Yes.
Can I get a few of those?
Kind of gives you the squint eye. Those aren't meant to be made in bulk like that.
How about
You want to know how to communicate with each other?
Yes.
Look no
I
further.
also need to contact somebody.
Oh.
Yes. But you don't need my help. You need hers. He's gonna point over at Akiko. She
I
can
heard we
teach you
need
what-
some brain things.
You got brain stuff? I got brain stuff.
I got
How do I-
lots of
how do I
new
cast
brain
sending?
stuff.
How do I cast sending?
I got sending and telepathic bond. What we doing?
Dude, if I had sending, I'd send to everyone all the time.
But he's going to grab which specific scroll do you want?
Just sending.
Just sending?
Yeah.
He's gonna get you 2 of these sending scrolls off the shelf.
Okay.
I like how he said that you can't mass produce these, or you shouldn't, and then here he goes just kind of whipping out mass.
Hey, 2 is not mass producing, okay? 2 is like, this is all I have, bitch. Okay, make use of it.
Two is making an extra one in case you lose the first
Rob, I'm gonna walk up and ask for Meteor Swarm. You got one of those lying
one. Got one of those laying around.
Sure. Just take a shit on top of that volcano. You get as many meteors as you want.
Yeah, it'd be so funny taking a meteor swarm of fire to the fire people. Like, look what I get. Oh, shit.
And like, as he gives them, I go, thank you.
You're welcome. And remember, the second one is not for use.
For copying?
In his case, transmuting.
Mm-hmm. That's what I wanted to. The first one's going to be difficult. The second one's the easy one.
So much like the process of creating spell tattoos, I will allow you to inscribe these spells into devices.
Dope.
Like a sending stone.
Mm-hmm.
In his case, who knows? A sending brick.
Sending piece of anything.
Yeah, whatever he
Sending
wants. Whatever he wants to put it on.
There's 2 tin cans and a string.
My favorite Christmas ornament of all time is 2 raccoons with the Campbell's tins that hang on either side.
Oh,
So good.
that's adorable.
Anyone else need anything out of the Kona store? As you guys
Need or-
browse through, this will
or
be
want?
the
Yeah,
spot where
I
you
don't-
guys upgrade all of your things. All of your wands of the War Mage are now 3s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is a +3 item, and we will be cresting in. There will be +4s down the road. This will be the first time we're going to start doing +4s on the back end of a long-term campaign. So
I know you just went in and did all this, but would that also bump my studded leather to a +3?
no, it doesn't, because armor is
Is +2 capped?
not capped, but just it's then another tier harder.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, where are we going to start out on this ship?
I will. I'm going to defer to Krak on this. How should we approach this, buddy?
Well, we don't know exactly where they are, so we start where they were.
Makes sense.
It sounds like a good place to go. As Chikios is going to be kneeling down, giving Blueberry a belly rub with one other hand over on Vera to make sure that she's not getting jealous either.
Yeah, she does a little.
I'm going to. And he holds that jar and looks over at Vera. We need to go see your pops about this, shall we? Good luck with everything. As Vera Chikios fade back and dissipate.
Well, bye.
All right. I guess we set sail for your home, Krak.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
No, but I don't have a choice.
Good answer.
Well, we're here for you, and you're not doing it alone.
All right, let's do this thing as Dylan makes the snap. And you guys are on board of the galleon. It splashes down as we head to Krak's homeland when we pick up next Tuesday.
Fast travel.
Woohoo! Or did Christian get like, we all get dropped on the boat? Christian, 20 feet away, just gets
Looks
dropped
up.
into the water.
Looks around. Pacing on the ship.
I can't brood on my own.
I'm stuck in the Feywild. I turn around eventually and everyone's just gone. I'm like, what the?
Christian's definitely
Everyone
on the
go.
bow, sulking, looking at the sea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
He's
So his
somehow-
life just got like rocked, man. He's like, hey, this is crazy.
He's somehow
he's like-
the maiden at the front of the bow of the ship.
Yeah, that's me.
Brood harder.
He doesn't know. It's not even brooding. He's just like lost. He doesn't even know what to think. I don't know. I got to do some thinking. That's crazy.
No meditation. He's gonna be so cranky.
It's so great.
Yeah, bad cops coming out, y'all. Bad cops coming out.
God.
Yo, if my spells start not working, bruh, we're having it's gonna be.
Let's make sure I send
This
you a
paladin's
ready-made
turned
trash can.
into an oath of vengeance, or But here's the other thing, right? And I'm throwing this out here because this is also a little nod to Rob to have fun with. But the thing that we've only touched on, like sparingly throughout this, is that darker side that calls and beckons to me occasionally, right? That I've kept at bay. What's that like when the good side that's always been this stout foundation is gone? What does that do to me? I don't know.
What you have us for, man?
We know it makes you an asshole to
we?
deal with.
It's gonna be great.
You just need a good cup of coffee. We'll be fine.
Oh man, the pirate! I get to reincorporate. I haven't had a chance to import our full pirate list back, so yeah, we get to go sailing with goblins. Let's
I'm also
go.
excited
Goblin
about
back on the water.
the Krak reunion with his scorned lover. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be epic.
Should we change the ship name now that we know what court it's from officially?
Do we really want it to represent where we stole it from?
What was the ship's name
I
on
don't
this
know.
campaign? I can't
I
remember.
know it. It is. I got it in my notes. I just looked at it not too long ago. Horizon's End.
Yeah.
Okay,
Horizon's
so
End.
I
What
think
a
I've
name.
called.
Gloomy.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I've called this ship the Horizon End, and I believe the Horizon End is at Stormforged.
Oh.
I think.
I think we should change our ship name.
It's the Horizon, Glenn. You know, it's like
I don't know,
Oh
but
my
you guys may have been first because your campaign started earlier. So I don't know.
We got the younger
Yeah,
numbers.
make
Let's
them
go.
change it.
I've been doing this for 84 years.
It's all linked, man. It's coming together. Horizons
Oh my
ends
God.
everywhere. There's Galarum. It's a fake name. It all tracks, man.
It could be anyone.
Just the Charlie Day red.
Yeah. Oh, it's so nice when the VTT doesn't just
Silva.
shit itself. It's so great.
It's so nice.
Oh, it's not dice so nice.
It's
Awesome.
nice. Nice so.
Maybe you'll get to try a bunch of these cool new abilities when we hit the ocean next week. But we'll see you guys then. We're gonna love you and leave you. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you later for Stormforge at 2. Bye-bye. Bye.